I think so. Hopefully it works out good.
Okay. Hi, everybody.
Okay, there's one person that might be you though.
So let's wait a couple minutes, but it is definitely on here.
Okay. Yeah, there's two.
So we didn't warn you guys that we were coming live, so we'll wait a couple minutes. But I guess we should introduce ourselves. I'm Rachel.
And I'm Carl.
Yep, and we're with Happy's family. So let's see if there's any
How can
comments.
you see it on the thing?
So yeah.
How's all the lighting? I set all this
Cam's
up to have good lighting and stuff. So hopefully.
Yeah. So if I do look like I'm looking down, it's just I'm trying to get the comments to make sure that we don't miss anybody.
And we can't control the animals out there, the frogs, or the cars going by.
Yeah.
But let us know how the reception is because this is the closest to the internet.
Yeah.
And
so hopefully we don't break up like we did when we were in the garden.
And hopefully we don't get a lot of mosquitoes.
So we're getting a lot of hellos. Cindy said hi. Lucy said hi. Powers Lawn Care said hi. Happy Hiker said hi. From Maryland. Benjamin.
I need to get me a
Rebel.
little phone too, but then I won't be looking at the camera.
Oh my gosh, hello you guys. So everybody's just basically saying hi now.
I might have to move these though. They're kind of...
Now, NJ Lawn and Hedge Cutting said, good evening from North Wales. But that's funny, it's NJ, I would have assumed. But I guess in North Wales, there is an NJ also, right?
So what time is it in North Wales?
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. Do you guys use Echo backpack blowers? Hunter said.
No, we did get the... What was it? The PB 580?
Yeah, so we did, if you go back and look, gosh, a couple years back, was that when you blew up?
The steel, something happened with the steel blower, and at the time we went with, honestly, the blower that cost the least, because money. We ended up getting the Echo 580 BT.
Yeah, so we wanted to save a little bit of money, and this was when everybody was trying the Echo 580. I think that's what it was. And we actually had friends that were in the area that also got it, and it looked like a great blower. So we did get it. We had some issues where the pool...
Yeah, it wasn't long after the pool wasn't pulling and it broke.
And it broke.
It took more than 2 or 3 pulls to get it started.
Yeah, well, so when the pool thing broke, we then realized that you need to actually take it in and get it fixed.
A special tool to get it fixed.
Because we had like, okay, let's just fix it real quick. You know, we've fixed the steels before. And when it got here, we then realized that we needed this special tool.
Yeah, but we ended up gifting that to a friend, just giving it to him.
Yeah, so Johnny Mo said hi.
Hey, Johnny.
And then... Oh, John Kelly, good morning from Perth, Australia.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, cool. Thank you for joining us.
So I guess it's morning, obviously,
it's,
over there.
Yeah, it's 2:30.
Oh,
so
okay. 2:30 where? In Wales?
Yep, So Indigo said hi.
Are the frogs loud in the background, guys?
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully they're not loud.
And if you guys don't know, this is fuchsia, if you can see it hanging above us.
Oh, now it's 1:10 here in California. Does that, 1:10 in the morning? Are they ahead of us?
I thought they were 3 hours behind us.
I'm not sure. Isn't that bad? That's bad that I don't know that.
Yeah, I think they're 3
Cindy
hours
said
behind
that
us.
she loves the frogs.
Oh, the frogs in the back.
So Cam Cut said, what handheld blower do you recommend? That's actually a good question. So if you guys recommend a handheld blower, then put it down below, please.
Yes, I would get a little steel handheld blower.
Yeah.
The reason I'm with steel, and we're having problems with the 94R now. Now, recently, it started every time I choked it on the first or second pool. Today it did. But we only mowed our big one today.
Right, so you only
but I am going to get it tuned up. The reason we went with steel, when we first started the business 12 years ago, I went with the Echo from the box store.
Yeah.
Nice little, but I beat it up. It lasted. It was good. But then I remember when I bought my first steel, it was a bigger steel trimmer, so obviously it was going to be a little better of a trimmer.
It was like a beast.
I
Right?
fell in love with it, and it cut everything down, did good, and I've been using steel ever since. Not to say that, I mean, anything gets the job done.
Yeah.
We had Toro push mowers in the beginning.
Yeah, we've used everything. You know what we could afford at the time, for sure.
Yes, for sure.
So Jim said, "Hey from PA, so almost our hometown."
Yeah.
Little's Lawn Care said, "Hey from Canada, awesome. Thank you for joining us." Oh, Cindy's from Oregon.
Yeah, up in the northwest.
Vicky said, "Hey Vicky."
So guys, we finally just 4 or 5 hours ago got a good 1.25 inches of rain. We had a couple big storms. That's why you hear the frogs out there. And that's first quarter and I think it was 1.25 inches. That's the first time in a while we've gotten that much rain.
Yeah.
I was happy because I don't have to water anything at all except for these plants up here on the porch.
Yeah, like the baskets, like some still have to get watered. So let me see. I got the 111 RX trimmer. So you had a 111, or
Yes.
was it the?
I had a I've had a 111, a 130. I mean a 131. The 111 we had was a string trimmer, and I love that trimmer. But the shaft, for some reason, on mine kept on stripping out, and every time I took it back, they'd fix it. It would be under warranty, and then it stripped out again. So I gave up on taking it back.
Yeah. So Dina's from actually Winston-Salem. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah. So that's awesome.
Now, I don't know if you guys, we were just on borderline here of being in a drought. We were exceptionally dry going on to being in a drought.
I think it did.
And it was like kind of a swath like this in North Carolina. So it's weird because even further out towards Tennessee, North Carolina border, they get a lot more rain than us. It gets broken up when it comes up through the mountains, especially when it's coming from the west.
Yeah. So, Indigo said, "Has it been hot up there? I think I'm coming up there next weekend." So
they're not sure. Yeah. I'm a big weather geek.
Yeah,
I love watching the weather, and it changes every day. There's this big, massive ridge that's supposed to dip down and give us cold weather, which is bad news for you guys on the West Coast. You're going to get roasted, I think. But it's gone back and forth. When I woke up this morning, it was a high of 79, 81 for the next 14 days. And now it's up to 83,
So yeah, they really
84.
don't know, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I didn't even really know it was supposed to rain today, right?
No, now it's supposed to rain tomorrow too.
So,
and then next week, if he's coming up here, we have a 50% chance of rain every day except for like 2.
Really? So you never know.
Yeah.
So I don't know, Jim. You might not want to come up here. No.
It's been humid. But
no, it's always nice because you're actually you go up higher into the mountains, so that's even nicer weather, to be honest.
Yeah, I think we're at
It's really, really nice sitting out here like right now.
Yes,
very
it is.
pleasant.
Comfortable.
Yeah. And actually, the bugs aren't even too bad because we have like candles and citronella.
Yes,
going,
we have a whole citronella border
Luke
around
is from PA too, so that's awesome to see like
and we lived in the Northeast for 32 years.
Okay, so Zane said, "Hey, why do you guys go over yards twice?" And he's from Mount Airy, North Carolina.
Oh, nice.
So a neighbor also.
Yes, we do double mow our lawns. The second pass makes it pop, and we've always done that. Having the bigger mowers, it makes it fast. We can do it fast and efficient. Yeah. Now, lately, because we are going into a drought, there are some parts of yards we don't cut twice. We'll mow it once. And we just got this rain, but if we don't get any more after this, it'll dry up quickly.
So yeah, when it's drought, like when we're dry like this, I try to go over the lawns as little as possible, because you just don't want to make those tracks. We've already a couple times this season, unfortunately, have pulled up to a lawn and noticed how dry it looked and decided not to.
What was it?
Mow it.
2 of them today. We pulled up, and we would have mowed it, but the customer had a truck parked on the lawn, so we decided not to deal with it. It was 17 days, and guys, it could have gone another week and a half.
Yeah, so Cam's is from Ontario, Canada.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
And
I think Canada is beautiful.
Yeah, we've been to Canada. We were in Niagara Falls before they made you get passports.
Yeah.
So
now
it was
we'd have to
beautiful. We stayed right on the Canada side.
Okay, so Nathan said, quick question for you guys. How do you stripe a lawn so straight with power? I honestly don't know. I just
Well, when you first start your cut, you pick a
yeah.
point way off in the distance and you try to put your caster on that point and follow that straight line. And when you get that first pass, if it's not straight when you come to make the back pass, straighten it out. You can guide you see it's going curved, so you can kind of make your caster and try to straighten it out, and you're going to have to mow the other part a couple times. But if you keep mowing on a curve and don't straighten it after your first pass,
Yeah. So
you're
I
gonna
basically
it is going to be.
I just go from that first pass, and I like what Carl has said. If I do notice that first pass is a little curvy, I will go over it a couple times to try to fix it. But as long as that first pass is straight, then you just line up your cast, or at least I
Wheel
do.
to wheel. Some people
Yeah.
do deck to deck.
Yeah, so I line up my caster and I just go back and forth, opposite directions. And I actually have noticed in the past, because this is why I even say something when Carl puts it on slower speed.
Baby speed.
If
I like mowing at a slower speed. Rachel mows
Yeah.
full speed, which makes sense because if we're doing two passes, the first pass doesn't have to be a perfect cut if you're making two passes.
I don't know, I can't stay as straight if I'm going on baby speed, to be honest with you. If I'm on, I just have a trajectory,
Yes,
and I just, go and I go straight. So hopefully that answers. If anybody else has,
Yes.
yeah, for sure. I don't know how else to answer that.
And so far our candles are working, I think. It's
Yeah.
either the candles or all the garlic we have up there. So remember, if you guys go back, we haven't waited yet. It's still drying behind us. So go back to that video and put your guess in.
So wait, Dean just said he just moved here from Utah. My yard needs a ton of work. If you're bored, you are welcome to come help.
Wait, where's that at
Wait,
again? Right in North
is that
Carolina,
in North
right?
Carolina? So maybe a winter project.
Yeah.
We could think of it.
Oh, you already got a big winter project, boss.
Yeah,
so.
that is true. We do think that we have something coming up.
Really? So keep our fingers crossed.
So Cindy said the first steel weed eater I bought was for my dad 40 years ago. Every time we used it, Dad had to work on it. It cost $400, a lot of money back then. Yeah. I mean, and now, we look at it as like if a trimmer gets us,
3 seasons.
Yeah.
2.
I even would be happy with 2, to be honest with you.
3 seasons. That's not the best business advice. You obviously want your trimmer to last forever, because you don't have to buy a new one. But they get worn out and they get tired. And to me, if I can get 3 seasons before I got to replace a trimmer, because I'm stubborn with buying new stuff, I'd rather buy plant
stuff, yeah.
Some stuff, because if you guys have been watching us, you see the garden, and we put a lot of effort into that too. So.
Yeah. So Jody said hi from Michigan. Thank you
Rachel's
so much
been to
for
Michigan.
your.
I've never been.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your awesome comment. And Jim said that he wants to just go plunge into a mountain creek at this point. It's brutal down here.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So.
Sliding rock.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's chilly though.
It's cold. Yeah. The water doesn't warm up here.
No,
in the mountains.
it doesn't. The mountain water stays cold for sure. I always arc it to one side. Got a 60-inch Exmark turf tracer. Thanks. Cheers from Fairfax, Virginia. Nice. Thank you. Can you guys do first-person view with a push mower?
So I only record with the iPhone, the newest iPhone 12. I've always just upgraded the phone to have a better camera. So if I can figure out how to get a mount to stable it that way, then yeah, we can do something like that. So.
Yeah. Wait, Benjamin said no vampire worries. Does he see our garlic?
No, it's behind us because we mentioned it. Wait, hold on 1 second. This is one of them. This is one that Rachel has to use because the paper wasn't right. Oh, feel like they're drying good though.
Yeah, the ones that are hanging are actually drying really well. So, okay, so Jim said, hey Carl, what year did you enter the Marines? I had an uncle in for 20 years and my grandfather was in too. Thanks for your service.
1996 is the year.
Yeah.
And you're welcome.
Yeah,
And thanks for everybody else who served our
Yes,
country.
for sure.
1996 I went in, 8th and I Marine Barracks. Well, I went to Paris Island first.
Yeah.
And then I went to 8th and I, Paris Island, the Camp Geiger, then the 8th and I Marine Barracks, because we did, I was not on the drill team, but we did ceremony, Tuesday night parades and Friday night parades.
Yeah.
And then I went from there and got into the body bearers, where I don't know if you guys know this, as far as when I was in, the Marine Corps is the only branch of service that uses 6 people to a casket, and you have to lift everybody up above your head at every funeral.
Yeah, so I don't
No
think
matter
that
how
I
heavy
ever
it is.
came to see you do a parade, right? Did I? I can't remember. I
Yes,
always,
you did.
Did
It
I?
was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I went into the military right after
Yeah,
I
we were
turned.
babies.
I signed up at 17 years old.
Yeah.
A year early. I was ready to go at 18.
Yeah.
And
So needless
went.
to say, we were so young. He went in, and you know, we just wanted to start having a family. So you know, that is why. So he really
But I didn't make a
doesn't-
career out of it, though.
Yeah, he didn't make a career out of it, and that's why he, you know, definitely thanks other people for his service before
Yes.
he, you
Yes.
know, I noticed that you do that a lot. Like, you don't.
Because there's other guys and girls out there, ladies out there that have served well more than I.
Yeah,
ever did.
yeah. So you, yeah, you were just in Washington D.C., so
Yes.
you were very lucky, and you know,
And it
at
was
that
pretty
point.
peaceful in that back then too.
Yeah. So I think Mark's Misfit World said hi. Hi,
Hello.
Mark.
And you
Any
guys got a lot of
commercial
rain up
accounts?
there all year, I think.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think that Michigan's been rainy, right? Zane said any commercial accounts are all residential.
All residential.
Yeah.
We never did commercial because of the turnaround with pay, and then I don't want to sound mean, but we kind of do a little bit around here. They go for most of the places around here go for cheapest bid. They don't care if there's edging in the beds for mulch, and we don't.
Yeah.
All our mulch jobs are edging.
We just have found that residential will pay what we're worth,
Yes.
whereas far as commercial, you know, they just go with the cheapest bid and who is definitely gonna, you know, get there the quickest.
I mean, we
to be
bid
honest
on
with you.
we bid on 6 end marks down here one year,
Yeah.
and we just our prices were way above
Yeah.
because we charge about 120 plus a yard
Well,
to
I think
install
we
mulch.
really realized it when we bid for Target.
Oh, yeah.
And they came back with, you know,
They
what
wanted
they
us-
actually wanted.
They wanted to
pay
pay us
us.
$3,000 to prune a couple
Yeah.
hundred bushes, and they weren't. There were probably about 600 of them, and I said
Yeah.
no, not doing
So
it.
it was. I think that that's when we realized to stay residential.
And you can
So
sell.
we do have commercial insurance where we
Yes.
could take on. Oh, and we also did a couple times, like there's resorts around in this. We were called for quotes for them. And again, they usually just go with,
The
you know, the
cheapest
more affordable guy versus somebody who is going to be as detailed as we are.
Yes.
So Tug
And
said, "Hey Rachel and Carl, we love watching you guys from Georgia."
Oh, not too far, neighbors to the south.
But I
west.
didn't mean to interrupt you if you wanted to finish another thought on that, on the residential and commercial.
Well, what I was saying is you can sell more things with residential as far as landscaping, I mean, you can sell that with commercial properties too, fertilizing and stuff. But you just can get so many more jobs, I feel, at a higher price than the residential side. Yes, you do have a lot more clients to worry about. You do have a lot more individuals to deal with. So
Jonathan said, Linton Lawn Service here. What's up, guys? Hello. Thanks for joining. And I think Mark said that they're in a drought.
oh, are you guys? So
I
it might
did not
be.
know that.
It might be more south of you in the Ohio Valley that's getting the rain. It's kind of cutting up weird.
Lawn Commander's on here.
Oh, nice, Stacy. Hey,
Yeah.
I wanted to do the weed eating thing with you on the hill. Not to see who's better at weed eating, just to see the difference of somebody trimming with a longer line and me versus a shorter line. But I came home and the whole hill was weed eating. So
Yeah.
you're gonna have to
So-
wait another month.
So if you guys have been following us, you know that we rent here. We do not own this property,
No.
and So it was whoever owns this property sent somebody here to weed eat.
And we're not technically responsible for that hill because it's on the roadside.
No, Carl just weed eats it because it gets hard to
See
pull
it.
out of the driveway if it gets so overgrown. So, let me see what else. So Donald is from Virginia. He said hello, hi, what's up? And
Hey, Donald.
yeah. And then let's see what else. Jim said he highly agrees with residential versus commercial.
Yeah.
Elite is from Virginia too, Roanoke. So, could you please call me now?
Who's that?
I don't know who that is. Sorry. It is very, you have to understand that we also have 4 children, so we do get extremely busy.
Yes, I don't mean not to talk to people when some people call, but we kind of are at the point even in our business that we haven't taken on any new jobs.
Oh yeah, Mark said that they've been in a drought since October.
Yeah, it's been down here, like we were saying, it's weird. We normally get 42 inches of rain here, and I think before this storm we were at 16.5 as 7 months into the season, I think.
Yeah. So, okay, so
If I could have, I gotta get some so I can read them and help you out there.
I know it is. They come through, and it's hard to make sure that I'm getting everybody. Cindy said we make yards look nice consistently. Thank you.
Thank
we try.
You. We try our best.
Zane said, "Last one promise. Why Ferris?"
Okay.
This is a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, this is a good one, and we like questions. We
yes.
We never expected this, and we love sharing with you guys.
Pretty much our life,
yeah.
much, most of it. Okay, so why Ferris? Originally, I was looking at Exmark or Ferris way back in the day, when you guys first start out and you have this dream of one day getting your commercial mower. Because we started off with all basic, like bottom of the line stuff.
Yeah.
And you had that dream, and I was always looking at Ferris or Exmark. And I think we went with the Ferris because Exmark, when we finally bought the walk behinds.
Yeah.
Because I was still up in the air, even when we bought an Evolution through Ferris as our first commercial.
Well, you did get actually the Exmark 30 first.
We got the Exmark 30 first. But when we went to get a bigger mower because we were picking up more and more work, we needed a commercial mower. So I went with a Ferris Evolution.
Yeah.
The absolute worst mower in the history of mowers that I've ever used. Even my whole Husqvarna riding tractor was good. So we bought this mower, and after 8 hours, the back tire broke off, the axle.
Yeah.
So they took it back, and
Gave
Ferris gave me a loaner, a brand new FW35 walk behind.
Yeah.
With the pistol grip handles, no hours on it. They gave it to me. I had that mower for 3 months before they fixed my mower. I got it back, and it broke again a week later.
Yeah, not very long. It was like, when he called me, I was like, oh my gosh.
So it broke again a week later, and we called Ferris, and keep in mind, we had put all the money we had for this mower. We were kind of broke back then.
I mean, it was
going
like 2 years
winter,
into business, I think.
Yeah, 2 or 3 years into business. Going into winter, and we contacted Ferris, and they ended up giving us all of our money back.
Yeah.
Now, we didn't buy a new commercial mower because we needed the money to get through the winter.
Right. So, but that was kind of a godsend, because it was like, really, we have this broken mower. It's not even going to do anything for us, and then when they just were like, we're going to call it a lemon, and definitely stand by Ferris after that.
So,
I mean, they did not have to do that. We could have been out of luck.
and even then, I wasn't 100% because when we got to finally buying the commercial mower, it was a matter of, okay, the Ferris walk-behind FW35, same type of mower as the Exmark 48, was $1,000 something more for the Exmark, so I went with the Ferris.
Yeah.
And then ever since, and then they took care of us with the warranty with the Beast.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So for sure, we stand behind Ferris all the way.
And
I
we're not
love it.
paid by Ferris. We don't get nothing from Ferris. Has never
Not
even
sponsored.
contacted us or
No,
talked to us.
not
So
sponsored at all. It's us and our
we
opinion.
like the mower. Like I have no interest in trying another one because I wouldn't switch right now.
Yeah.
Unless they went out of business for some reason.
Hopefully not.
Yes.
So Tug said, what town do you all live in? We used to have a radio business in Silva and still own one in Franklin. Love Western North Carolina.
Oh, we live in the Hendersonville area.
Yeah.
A little bit north of Hendersonville.
Yeah. So
south of Asheville.
Oh, Mariah and Wes are on here.
Hey, Mariah and Wes. Sorry we couldn't meet up with you guys. I really wanted to meet up with you guys when we were at the water park, but
Donald said to
were busy.
watch the bees.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Jackson, thank you. Tell Carl to watch the bees.
And what's crazy is I've been stung probably about 62 times in the 12 years of working. Hornets are the worst. One hornet got me in the chest. That was the worst. But and we're around flowers all the time, and I don't get stung here. It's only them yellow jackets. The yellow jackets.
Well, it's been weed eating, trimming jobs, like overgrown. So like we used to have when we first started, he used to have trimming jobs on sides of mountains
with
yeah once a month. And this time that he got stung, he actually fell down and didn't drop the trimmer.
Broke my finger. I.
So people that have been watching us for a long time may have even heard this story.
So it hit me 3 times, the bees in my right between the legs, and I started running. And when I was running, because it's all mountains here, I'm running down the cul-de-sac, and I lost my balance. Didn't let go of the weed eater, and flipped completely over. Landed on my shoulder. This finger's been crooked ever since, and it messed my shoulder up a little bit, but. Them bees, they're no joke.
Yeah, it is. So Elite said, my 45 residential properties keep me mowing and landscaping year round.
Yes.
I love residential clients, especially after running large commercial crews in the past for other companies.
So yes, we have 42 accounts right now.
Yeah.
And it is the best year we're having right now. As far as like, not best year, it's the funnest year. It's the easiest year. Even though we're behind sometimes on landscaping and projects.
It's landscaping really, not so much mowing. Any mowing that we're behind, we are purposely behind.
Because we're
except until today.
Yeah. Yes.
So you guys are just gonna have to keep watching
and
if you want to
see what happens.
Yeah.
It throws a kink into our.
It does definitely throw a kink. Sorry for giving you guys a teaser, but I forgot
stressful.
that we didn't want to tell you yet, and so yes, and that is another thing is that once we've been we were in business for like 5-6 years. We always have really nice winter projects that
every year.
Yeah, that kind of carried us through because everybody's like, well, what do you do? You know, because.
Yeah, one year I built 24 steps up a mountain out of wood. That was like a $6,000 project. Another year we did, and then this year, fingers crossed. I mean, it looks like we're getting that job, but it's a huge landscaping project. They're having a house built, and we might be doing everything on it except for like the sod, which I'd love to do the sod and the irrigation. But here you have to be licensed, and I don't think there's many good irrigation people around here.
Yeah.
And I kind of want them to have a good irrigation put in.
I know.
So if any of you guys know anybody that's licensed in North Carolina, it's really good at irrigation.
In this area,
this area, that wants a bid on a fall project, I can probably talk about that to her.
I know. That would be nice, right? So Randy said, we live in Hazel Green, Alabama. Oh, well, thank you.
Hot and humid, I bet.
Yeah, but Hazel Green, that's such a pretty name.
Yes.
Mariah said we are mowing our brains out and it's raining buckets, but we are your loyal fans. Aw, thanks, Mariah.
And if you guys don't know, Mariah, they're Ratliff Lawn Care guys. They're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers too.
Yes.
We love watching their videos. You guys haven't put one out in a little bit.
I know.
But
so hopefully you guys are. I know you're just
busy.
Here's
the huge difference. Mariah and Wes are probably an hour and 45 minutes from us on the other side of the mountain in Tennessee. And it's been raining buckets there, they said. Us over here, when you get into the Asheville area, we're kind of dry until today a little bit.
Yeah. So, Mitch said hi.
Hi, Mitch.
Hope all is well. Yeah, you know who that is, right?
Yes, I know.
Okay. What engine is on your mowers?
The 60-inch has the Vanguard, 39 horsepower.
Yeah, don't
right?
quote us.
With the oil, I'm not the best at I'm not a mechanic at all. If I had a clean shop to work in, pristine, I'd try to do that, but time I'd rather garden.
Yeah.
But that's now the Ferris Walkman has a Kawasaki on it. A V
what?
something, I'm not sure.
20 and am I
20,
20?
20 and a half horsepower. And then yours has the Kawasaki also.
Yeah.
That has
Also 20 and a half?
no,
Or is
I
it
think yours
19
is
and a half?
19 and a half horsepower.
Okay, 19 and a half.
And that's another reason, even looking at this before we got our walk behinds with the Skags. Skags cut good here in the mountains. I have a good friend Ted that has run Skag walk behinds. They cut good in wet grass here in the mountains, but the difference with them, I think it was I forget what it was.
They were only like 17, or don't quote us on any of these.
Oh
If
yeah, the
you guys-
horsepower on their motor was less, and I'd rather have a mower with more horsepower over beefy mower for
Right.
cutting than have something that's underpowered.
So if you guys want to go back, I know that we've put videos up of like, 500-hour review of like all the mowers pretty much. I think maybe the Z1, not a 500-hour review.
No,
that may
probably
have
not
been like
that.
a 250 or something.
Yeah, I don't even think we're at 500 on the Z1.
Yeah, we don't
I think
we
we're at
use that
200
the
and
least,
something
but
hours.
so let's see. Did you get rid of the groundhog?
No, we did not. I've tried everything now.
We are very sorry. That is going to do that 10 times. But
Oh yes, it's 10
well,
o'clock. Let me see something really quick, guys. Okay, we still got good battery. Yes, so that's the church down the road. They put a new bell on it this year, so
Yeah.
it dings at every hour. Now the groundhog.
Yeah.
So we got him. They ate everything on that side. They don't know this garden on this side. They've never been this far, but they started eating the sunflower. But hold on, it might not have been the groundhog. It might have been Mello, because Paige said Mello came out here and ate some of my sunflowers.
That is right. We thought that it was the groundhog, but then
Mello
Paige
ate
did
one.
say.
He eats sunflowers, so you got to watch out.
Oh, that's funny. He eats sunflowers. He actually eats any type of like pumpkin or
He'll
squash.
eat the whole vine.
Yeah, I don't know why he likes them.
But as far as the groundhog, I tried garlic. I put this. The only thing we haven't done is shoot them, but I'm not gonna shoot the groundhog. I'm just gonna try to shoo him away. But he hasn't been a problem in that garden, and he hasn't gotten anything up by the house. It's just that he did try to dig in my other flower bed, and I filled it with garlic, hot pepper, and bricks, so he hasn't come back.
Ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean,
We've thrown rotten eggs down there. We've let eggs sit from the chickens and thrown them down the holes.
we've tried everything, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And we've also failed on the Japanese beetle trap.
Yes, we
as
made a
well.
Japanese beetle trap with yeast. They don't like my traps. They still like
I
the
know.
plants.
So Randall Smith said, "Hey guys, like your videos, nice you can work together. I do my yards to get out of my wife's hair."
Me and Rachel are around each other 24 hours a day. I enjoy. I
We
love
are
being
going
around
to
her.
get more into our story, and just let you guys know, like, this is not what we did always. I used to run a daycare center.
And I built cabinets
yeah.
for 10 years. We did Yankee Stadium, all the new cabinets in there when I worked
Yeah.
in cabinetry.
We have 4 kids, and we needed flexibility and we needed control, and this was the best and easiest way to be able to.
No, it wasn't easy. Like we.
Aw, thank you, CR. Just gave us a super chat.
Thanks.
Yeah, we appreciate that. Okay, so Samuel said we're getting pounded with rain here in New Mexico, which is rare. We had 105 degree days. You guys keep going and you persevere. Things just seem to work out. Yeah, we say that we try to see the positive in everything,
Yes.
because we have been through a
lot.
lot.
I mean, we've
Carl
been
and I
together
have
for
known-
26
yes,
years
right.
now, almost. So in November.
Yeah, so we grew up together, and just I think that's probably what makes us so strong as a couple and able to go out and work well together is because, first and foremost, we had to work well together at home and
Yes.
just that. And then we did have a couple years where we had to learn how to work well with the business, like owning and operating a business with me at home and him out doing all the work.
Because I did it solo for what, 6 years?
Yeah, he did it solo until our youngest went to school.
And we
so.
at one point had 96 accounts when I was doing it solo, wasn't it? Something like
Yeah,
76.
it was a lot of accounts. Like he was really, really working from early in the morning until it got dark at night. Sometimes 7 days a week.
And
for
to me,
sure.
it's not worth it doing that anymore.
Yeah.
To me, I'm glad if you can have your wife work with you. Anybody out there that works with their wives, it's the best.
Or partner.
Partner. It's the best combination as far as because all the money stays in house, stays in one area. We tried the hiring thing, as you guys know, that was a disaster for us.
Yeah. Yeah,
but we can get into
just
that another day.
yeah, that's definitely gonna be. Oh my gosh, we still have so many videos that that's one question that we always get every year is, will you guys still put videos up throughout the winter? And yes, this is our life. We always have something to vlog about. Carl always finds something.
And our journey to do this farm one day, to have our own farm market. Well, there's always things we're gonna be doing.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's see what else.
I really enjoy making the videos. It's like a hobby to me.
Yeah, you do.
It's
yeah.
like
I started
really do
on
it.
in
She
the
started
very
making them
beginning.
all. Then
Yeah,
she
because
taught me.
yeah, and I was like, okay, I can't do this and the office work.
Yes.
So he ended up taking, and he really enjoys it. So I'm glad for that. So Wayne said, buy hummingbird feeders with a perch on it. Oh, Carl will see their legs. That's funny.
I didn't know hummingbirds had. Well, when I was recording the slow motion, I didn't realize when I was watching, I didn't see legs on them.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they had to. They just fall over
I
if
know.
they sat there.
But that is funny. We did see a hummingbird perching after that,
Yes,
though, because then we were like, oh, they do have legs. That is funny. Rob Cole said, love the flowery background. Thank you very much. We appreciate all of you guys watching. There's 54 people watching.
Awesome,
yeah.
guys. We do appreciate
Carl doesn't know
all you
because
guys.
I'm holding the
Yeah, she's
phone,
holding, so I can't see any of the comments and stuff. But we also want to try to do more lives often. I can't say every Saturday, but eventually we'd like to do that. But I told Rachel after about the 6th live, maybe these fuchsias will be down here. And we're trying to turn these coleuses, I don't know if you can see this one over here, into small little trees. So if you guys follow us
I know, that's funny. I started reading like one night because again, we've been learning for, since 2010 when Carl started, when we started the lawn care business, you want to know, you want to learn more about growing the type of grass that you're growing. You want to learn more about pests, you want to learn. So we've been learning since
and the
2010.
whole flower growing with all the other stuff is just something new. I've gotten into flowers big this year.
Yeah.
Previous years I would just plant rows of tomatoes, rows of peppers.
Yeah, we just concentrated on food more because we have the 4 kids that
but we
want
to do cut flowers too.
Yeah,
so.
and I would eventually love to be able to provide perennials.
A nursery. So
just
that way,
have a
Jim.
nursery.
One day you can come to Happy's Family Nursery.
Well, I thought that he said that maybe he was gonna do something like that too, right? Lucy and Jim both worked in a wood shop for 2 years.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Lucy was in a cabinet company and Jim was in a wood shop.
I did the I did the countertops with the Formica and stuff like that, the Wilson art, stuff like that. That was so long ago. I don't
Vicky
remember.
agrees the best is working together in business.
Yes.
Yeah, just everything stays. We tried the hiring thing and oh man, we just shouldn't have.
And not that we aren't, because when we do
Really?
finally get our farm operation going, we are gonna have to hire eventually. Somebody not being nice.
Yeah. The picture is a little fuzzy though. So hopefully we're not losing signal. It is actually starting to rain again.
Oh, is it? Do you
Yeah.
hear it?
cool. Jim said I even owned an antique restoration store for a while. That's cool. Yeah, that's really neat.
Jim has a lot of knowledge.
Okay, I have to pay attention for a second. So does anybody have any more questions? I'm excited. We thank you very much. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers.
Yes, we are.
So that's very cool. And we are going to actually be doing the garlic weighing of the garlic harvest.
We figured that was a lot. Certain people enjoy watching the garden videos, that they'll watch them all the way through. So we figured when we do harvest and stuff like that, we would have you guys guess to try to do little giveaways. So I thought that we thought that was a cool idea.
Yeah. Stacy asked, did we get thunderstorms?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
We finally got a good heavy downpour, and it lasted a while. That everything, all my rain gauge is set almost over 1 inch of rain. So I'm very happy because tomorrow I don't have to water anything, and we can just spend Sunday getting things mowed and cleaned up.
Sorry. Do you know what area you want to buy your home and farm in?
We want to stay in the Mills River area, Hendersonville area.
Yeah.
But land and stuff is getting so expensive here. So if we can find something even going closer to Bavard more, we'll have to see there. So
We need a Wi-Fi booster, Cindy's saying. So hopefully it's not being too bad. Very fuzzy, they're saying. Do
Very
you wanna
fuzzy.
Go check
Was
it
it-
and make sure?
was it the whole time it was fuzzy, or just
I don't
now?
think so. I think only now with the.
Oh, let me go see. I'll be right back.
Carl, do you not like the 94? Okay, so if you guys have been watching, we've been having a tough time with the 94. It is a brand new trimmer, brand new. Like, we just bought it. I finally made him break down and buy it this month. So Carl does not like the 90, or he's just having a tough time with it. It seems like that it's vapor locking that we're being told. So we're gonna take it in and see.
Did that help any?
I don't know. Hopefully that helps some. I don't know what Carl did, but hopefully that off and on fuzzy, Cindy's saying. But let's see.
Yeah, because the Wi-Fi is only 20 feet on the other side of the wall there.
Yeah. So what I was saying about the 94, because somebody asked if you liked it or not.
I like it. It's lightweight. If it starts for me easier once they adjust the carb.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying is we're gonna go get it adjusted.
It's a good trimmer. I do like it. Now the gas tank, it could be bigger. When I'm doing our big property, I'm out of gas before I even finish the whole property. And that's one negative, but
Yeah, hopefully it's not too bad. It could be the rain, somebody's saying. No, they're saying it's still fuzzy.
still fuzzy.
So I am thinking that it's probably the rain.
Yeah, maybe. Let's do this. Watch. We can bring you guys closer. Let me know if it gets better, guys. Any better?
I don't know, I'm getting further away.
You got further away?
Yeah. Mark said he loves hearing the crickets in the lawn. Little's Lawn Care said you should try a 2620. No, still fuzzy, they're saying.
Okay, guys. That stinks.
Yeah. Have you all seen the new right sit down zero turn? No.
Oh yeah, look, it's slow, right?
Yeah. No, not better. Don't worry about it. So, okay, so we are actually going to wrap it up then because I'm thinking it's probably because of the weather. It's not very good weather. And we will just make sure that the next time we do a live, we give you guys more of a warning so that you have all your questions.
And I can always bring the booster out here more. We did buy a better booster, I mean, but maybe it kicked off the Wi-Fi, I don't know.
Really? I don't know. I don't know what's going. No, she's saying it's worse. Looks and sounds good to me.
It's worse.
I don't know. Now Stacy said he loves the 94s. Okay, so definitely write down your questions and we'll do an actual Q&A next time and just have hopefully a little bit longer of a chat. But we really do appreciate you guys watching.
So please like, comment, and subscribe. I
Yeah.
guess do you do that at the end of a live?
And
I
be
don't know.
happy.
Yes, definitely be happy, guys.
Yeah.
And we'll give you a little bit of a warning. And I'll set up the Wi-Fi out here a little more because it's right on the other side of the wall, I guess. But it might be the weather.
Yeah. So have a good night, everybody. Everybody's saying good night. So, and we'll definitely get more into the 94. We'll keep you guys updated. We promise on the 94. So thanks
have a
for
good night,
watching,
guys.
guys.
Now, how do I end this thing? You guys hear me still?
Yeah. Good night.
Oh, okay, here we go.